Ladies and gentlemen, this is Naveen Gonzalani of Raptor coming to you live at the Mall of Asia Arena where the De La Salle Green Archers just defeated the UP Fighting Maroons with a score of 82 to 80 in what was an absolute thriller. DLSU now improves to 5-6 this UAP season as they keep their Final Four hopes alive, while UP falls to 10-2. It was only their second defeat this UAAP season and their first defeat with the lineup with point guard JD Kagulangan as part of the roster. So we're here right now at the Mall of Asia Arena where an incredible game just took place. LaSalle rallied from all the way down 12 points in the third period. Some top performers, Kevin Kiambao finished with 18 points and 9 rebounds. Mark Nonoy had arguably his best game in a DLSU uniform, finishing with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. He finally hit some three-pointers. And CJ Austria had 10 points, Evanelli had 9.7 assists, and Michael Phillips was dominant on the board. He finished with 14 rebounds plus 8 points. Leading UP was Xavier Lucero with 15 points and 6 rebounds. This is a momentous victory for LaSalle because if LaSalle makes the Final Four, it is likely that UP will be the team they face in the 1 versus 4 matchup. UP entered this game having won 8 out of their last 9 matchups against DLSU. So from a mental perspective, an emotional perspective, this was big for LaSalle, getting over that hump, believing now that they can defeat UP, and doing so despite the absence of leading scorer Deshaun Winston, who is still out with a calf injury. After the game, head coach Derek Pamarin mentioned that he wants his boys to remain grounded because even if beating UP is definitely a morale booster. That doesn't mean they're out of the woods just yet. DLSU still needs to win their final matchups to make the Final Four. Now, this is big also in the sense that UP, when it seemed like it was sure that they would get the number 1 seed, suddenly they are now 10-2, and Ateneo and NU, both with 3 losses each, are right behind them with a chance to catch up. Now, the next games will be on Wednesday. The games on Wednesday will dictate how the final 4 seedings will go. But when we look at this matchup, LaSalle did beat UP with hustle, with energy, and most surprisingly, by outplaying them in the final minutes of the fourth quarter where UP usually thrives. The Green Archers forced UP to turnovers. LaSalle went to Kevin Kimba, who scored 13 of his points in the final period. And to give you all a better description of how the game went, we are going to go to a LaSalle player